My name is Andrew Chase Pacheco, otherwise known as Checo. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Represent Jive Turkeyz crew, Mighty Zulu Kingz worldwide. Dancing when I was I cuss, right? I started dancing as far back as I can possibly remember. I remember just being at the age of like 5 and 6 and just always wanting to dance. I was always attracted to music, and I had favorite songs that would come on and I'm like, yo, it would just make me move. So as far as I can remember, I've always loved dancing. At the age of 11, I picked up popping, and popping was probably the end thing at my school until, well, basically if you couldn't break, you had to pop, and if you couldn't pop, you had to break. But overall, everybody was strongly gravitated towards breaking. So everybody loved, that was the hard stuff to do, and it was more appealing. So at probably like 13 is when I started to really break, or really try to break. Me and my little brother started at the same time, so I have 2 younger brothers, and we decided one day, like, yo, we're gonna learn how to break, we're gonna practice. My brothers were totally clueless as to what we were about to do, and obviously to what had become of us. So that was when I was 13. I'm 26 now, so half of my life, I've been breaking half my life. Originally, I picked up popping overall from my father. He was big into it when he was younger in Chicago, and I would see and watch him play around, but he was actually pretty good. So I always looked to him for kind of his approval, I guess. I kind of looked to him for his approval as far as the stuff that I did, and if I was doing it right, if I did it good, if he liked it. So that's pretty much how I got started, and about as long as I've been breaking. I got down with Jive in 2006, and we were kind of more recruited into Jive, not because we were like badass at the time. It was because we had potential, and I mean we as in me and my 2 brothers. I was 18. My brother was I don't know. My brother was like 11 or 12, and my other brother was like 8. So out of all 3 of us, the 8-year-old was actually badass. His musicality and like his ability to dance the way he did was kind of absurd, because he was very mature and very grown, and I think Jive saw that, and it was like, well, you can't get one and not the other 2, especially the 8-year-old. And I mean, we're from Dallas, so they saw that as it was fitting, because, you know, think of Jive, you think of Dallas. Think of Texas in general, but you think of Dallas. I hope you think of Dallas. I got down with them in 2006, and I think originally it's because me and my brother entered, and we battled Vicious Germs, who at the time were a pretty heavy-hitting crew in that time, and we beat them, or my brother beat them. I just so happened to be along for the ride, and that kind of just set the tone for as far as our potential, and as good as it showed how good we actually were, and kind of sealed the deal. We got put down. As far as Mighty Zulu Kingz, I worked really hard for that. I wanted that. It wasn't at that point in my life. I wasn't a father figure as much anymore. My brothers were old and they were kind of grown and they're older and doing their own thing, so I didn't have them to bring with me and always look out for them and saw that whatever I did, we did. And I didn't have that. I didn't have that anymore, really. So I was on my own, and I really wanted to prove to myself that I can do it and that I could rep. I'm not saying like that was my goal, that was what I was going for, was to be a part of that crew, but it was more to show that I can hold it down on my own very strongly, and that I deserve to be a part of something that does the same. And I trained and I've repped as hard as I possibly could, as far as I could reach, because I didn't have a lot of money. I still don't have a lot of money, so I couldn't travel and I couldn't. My priorities were in order to the point where some things had to come before dancing. So whatever I could take care of, whatever I had to handle in life, I did, and then dancing came next. So I did whatever I could with that much of time that I could invest into it, and I showed and I proved that I could rep and that I could be down. So I think that came to mind like 2009. Like I really wanted. That's when I saw MZK, like their whole style, their persona. That's what I wanted, and it's what I felt like I fit into. Like, that's how I battle. That's how I want to battle, and that's how I feel like you should battle. So essentially, that's where I wanted to go. And 2012, me and Jesse Germ got battled in outside the Gramercy, concrete, like 12 on 2, forever rounds, forever endeavor, and it was a wrap. You know, patched up. What's up? I don't know. There's just so many memorable moments. As far as accomplishments, I don't think I ever really set a goal out there that I felt needed to be accomplished, and that may be the reason why I don't really have accomplishments. I just kind of spontaneously live my life with the dance, and I let it take me wherever it can. And so far, the journey's been amazing. You know, I've had the opportunity to be in countries that are like very well known for it, and then I've been in other countries where it's really rural and poor, but still are very much into it. And you get to see I've had the opportunity to see both sides of it, and be able to teach and to be able to see some of the people I taught progress. And I've won battles, and I've gone to jams, and I've been in ciphers against and battled the people that I've looked up to. And so essentially, I guess I really don't have any like favorite accomplishments or goals. I think just the overall experience is something that I'm very proud of, and not too many people from Dallas have been able to experience. Actually, maybe a handful of people have experienced what I've been able to experience out of this city. So I'm very grateful for that, and hopefully everything that I've learned, I will be able to find the right way to pass on. My advice to everybody in the Dallas b-boy scene is just to keep going, and venture out of your comfort zone. If you feel like if you feel like you're just comfortable and you can go to these jams and you can battle at these jams, you can win or lose, and you're comfortable with that, you're like, oh, that's cool, you know, but that's all you do, you're not going to get any better. You're not going to progress. You need to push the limits. You need to go out there and you need to call out somebody that you're scared of. You need to actually sacrifice and probably invest some money and go travel outside of your scene and see that there's so much more than just the way things are here in Dallas. Push yourself. If you're at practice. Don't stand there. You know, don't block other people's way. Get out of your comfort zone at practice. If you're practicing the same thing, if you're doing the same rounds that you'll do in these competitions just over and over, and it's not helping you get better. You're not expanding. Do your research. Please do your research, because there's so many people in Dallas that I look up to that these people don't even know. It's like, are you serious? Like, how do you not know Kimbo? How do you not know Furious? Like, how do you not know the original UMB? How do you not know the original Jive? How do you not know Jive? I mean, they're not that old. I mean, it's almost sad. It's like, yo, this guy trained all the time. These guys trained so hard, and they're so dope, and they did it just because they loved doing it. There was no jams. There was no, like, there was jams. There were no competitions. You know, these people were just doing it, and they tried so hard, and then we learned from them, and then we just let it drop. We just dropped the ball. And now people from Houston and Austin, you know, they come to Dallas just to make some change, just because they know they can win. And it's just, it sucks, but, you know, it's up to us. I just strongly suggest that people practice harder, build with people. Don't fight each other's moves. Don't fight any other moves. Just focus hard on trying to be different. That's all I really have to say about it. There's a lot of stuff that I can say, like, oh, this kind of annoys me, this kind of annoys me, but I think my biggest pet peeve is when you're at a jam and you're supposed to be like hype, you know, you're supposed to be like, yo, I'm gonna smoke these dudes I'm about to battle. And sometimes it's the final battle sometimes, and the DJ plays the wackest track he could possibly play. Like, he plays the most mellow break that he should have been playing in the cyphers, but instead he was playing like poppin' music the whole time. And that just sucks, because you really want to seal the deal and you really want to finish the jam off strong, or you really want to test yourself, you know, but you need the adrenaline, and the music gives you that. And the DJ ain't playing something that's going to get you hyped, then damn it, the DJ don't need to be DJing. And I think that's probably the most important thing, and that's probably the thing that kind of grinds my gears the most, if we were to put it in those terms. My style makes no sense. My style is, I genuinely love staying up top. I love top rock. I love riding the beat, for the most part, up top. Going to the floor, it consists of a lot of just transitions and like little variations of things. I don't really do footwork. I don't really do power. I just kind of blend the mixture of back rocks and slides and sweeps, music to like musical little freestyle gimmick moves, and I just have all that into one with a top of like charisma and like a top of like sprinkles of like ego and presence. And I think that's probably the strongest part, because if you look at like ice cream, you're like, oh snap, this dude's got like, he's got chocolate and vanilla, but those sprinkles of syrup on top of that cherry, that's what's really on point. Otherwise you just like, man, just chocolate and vanilla ice cream, which is kind of like boring. So when you see that, you look at the sprinkles and stuff first, which would be like my charisma, the way I step out, and then everything else from there just kind of complements itself. As far as dancing is concerned, I just love doing it right now. I don't have any intentions to take it anywhere in particular. I'm a part of Mighty Zulu Kingz, so after this year, I plan on, well, once this year is over, I plan on getting my feet wet again and really trying to go out and rep, and travel more and battle and build more with them, to really show them you know, my capabilities, and I feel like there's so much more I have to show and I have to prove. And that's what I have planned as far as dancing. I'm 26, and I don't see myself dancing until I'm 40, maybe not even 35. So I'm right now focusing on family, and I feel like I want to at least have that, and then and then look back at like everything I did with my dance. Well, yo, that was cool, you know. And I have stuff that I can show my kids, and if they want to do it, they can do it. If not, then at least I did it. My brothers did it, and I can be done. I may teach more, but right now it's not a main concern, and it's not a priority. But next year I really kind of want to. Next year, and like for the next 3 to 4 years after that, it's like really hard training, really like pushing it, really trying to see how far I can really go, and then chill out and just go home, just look back and yeah, kill that shit. You can catch me on Facebook. It's Checo the Turk. THE capital TURK is my last name altogether. You can catch me on Twitter. I won't check it. I don't really use it. But if you want to say something, you can catch me at Check the Turk. Instagram though, I'll be on that. Hashtag Joey though. Hashtag MBK. Hashtag support your local Zulu Kingz. Same handle at Check the Turk. Yeah, get at me. Tag me. Let me know you hate me.
Any shout outs?
If I was to give a shout out, it'd be to I don't know. I don't really care for many other people, honestly. I'm just kidding. Shout out to my crew, Jive Turkeyz. We still out here. We're old, but we still smoke everybody out here. Mighty Zulu Kingz, putting more flavor in your mouth than your morning toothpaste. We stay fresh all day, every day. That's what it is, man.
Alright, everybody, it's Check the Turk, Jive Turkeyz, MZK worldwide. Say bye to the peeps.
Peace out. Peace.